Johnny Depp fans shot themselves in the foot this week by crowdsourcing to open the sealed documents from the now infamous defamation trial against his ex-wife Amber Heard, and they do not make Depp look good. So much so that a number of celebrities have revoked their support for the actor since their reveal. Yikes. The impassioned fans raised over $10,000 to unseal these court documents, but essentially ended up just paying for a very expensive pie to their own faces because it completely backfired. Lawyers are even saying that the reason that Depp came across so well in the televised court case is because Depp's team won key pre-trial motions that kept items from these sealed documents out of the televised case. Well, until now. These sealed documents include unfavourable depositions about Depp's relationship with sex and alcohol, with ex-girlfriend Ellen Barkin describing the time that he gave her a quaalude the first time they had sex. She says, "He came on to me in the living room of my house, pulled me onto his lap, and said something like, 'Oh, come on, Ellen,' or whatever. I protested a little, and then not much, and that was that." The documents also showed that Depp's relationship with Disney was already strained because of his drug use before any of the Depp v. Heard stuff came out. In one deposition from his old agent, Tracy Jacob, she claims that a Disney exec called her up after Depp made a TV appearance where he appeared drunk and stoned.
For decades, Shep Gordon has been one of the most beloved and respected talent managers in the music industry.
The Disney exec is said to have asked, "What is wrong with your client?" The documents also reveal some pretty dodgy mudslinging that didn't make it into the actual court case, including how Depp's team tried to submit nude photos of Heard into the case and use her past as an exotic dancer against her. But also that Heard and her team tried to admit evidence of Johnny Depp's medications to suggest that the star suffers from erectile dysfunction. Evidence that was submitted in the British trial but never made it to the US also resurfaced, including texts where Heard alleges that Depp physically kicked her. Not only this, but remember how Heard was accused of tampering with photos by editing them? Her team accused Depp of the exact same thing, but this was never admitted into evidence. Overall, it just didn't look good for Depp. Legal expert Brett Ward told Rolling Stone magazine, "Absolutely, it was worse for Johnny. Johnny Depp's team won some key pre-trial legal rulings. Overall, because he had better rulings during the pre-trial portion of the case, the stuff that he kept out hurts him more now. The totality of the material now looks worse for him." A fair few celebrities seem to agree too. Cast your mind back to when the verdict first came through, and you may remember an Instagram post from Depp celebrating his result. The post garnered millions and millions of likes, many from other big Hollywood names as well. But some of those names have been quietly removing themselves from the list of likers, taking that double tap approval away now that the sealed documents have been revealed. The unlikers include Robert Downey Jr., Bella Hadid, Orlando Bloom, Jennifer Coolidge, Sophie Turner, Joey King, Jamie Campbell-Bower, Youngblood, and Amanda Knox. Both Depp and Heard have launched separate appeals against the verdict of the court case, and God knows what information is going to come out of that, but you can bet we'll all have to hear about it against our own will.